The sugar shock of Halloween is coming up this weekend, but before you raid your kids' trick-or-treat bags, we have some really scary facts about what's in them. Matt Bean, brand editor of Men's Health magazine, is back this morning with the always popular Eat This, Not That. Matt,
right. We're calling it Treat This, Not That in honor of Halloween.
Not that. I love it. Let's start with answering Jeff's trivia question of the morning. What miniature candy bar has as many calories as gorditas?
This is the big reveal, and this one's actually disappointing to me because I love Twix, and we're talking about Twix miniatures here.
Twix.
Not only do these bad boys have 150 calories, we're talking 6 grams of saturated fat. Look, the fly even wants to get in on the action. But that's as much as 2 of these nacho cheesy gorditas, which, you know, I don't think anybody hands these out at Halloween.
No, well, Dave said he did, but normal people don't.
So
instead,
go with a few Tootsie Rolls. Now, I know what you're thinking, a few Tootsie Rolls versus a few Twix. It's definitely the lesser of two evils. Maybe it's a little bit less satisfying, but let's face it, nobody's going to go eat a bunch of carrot sticks at Halloween. So
exactly.
These only have about 70 calories in them and 0.5 grams of saturated fat.
Tootsie Roll is not a bad alternative, and I think I looked at all of these. You're going to see that some of the alternatives are still allow you to indulge in your, your sweet craving.
That's right.
All right, Airheads have as much calories or fat as?
Well, what we're talking about here with the Airheads is the sugar. Right here, 3 of these bad boys have 19 grams of sugar. That's as much as you'd find in a Twinkie, and everybody knows that Twinkies are theoretically bad for you.
Right.
Instead, we're saying go with the Dum Dums because those have about 77 calories among 3 of them. They're a hard candy, so it's going to take you longer to eat them, which you know what that means. Keeps that bucket at bay while your mouth is occupied. And they've got about 10 grams of sugar, so in this case, they're definitely the lesser of two evils. I mean, I don't know what they're naming Airheads, Dum Dums. What are you trying to tell our kids here?
That we're not that smart.
Idiot bars.
But you won't be dumb if you choose the Dum Dums instead. Okay, pumpkin pie compares to...
well, we're talking about here again, we're talking about the sugars, and pumpkin pie is one of the worst ways that you can eat pumpkin. I mean, you can actually make squash with it in your oven. You can do a lot of interesting things. I love pumpkin pie, though, so it pains me to tell you that it contains as much sugar as you'd find in 3 bowls of Fruit Loops. As well, you'll get about 335 calories with that. So,
but this is very surprising. Instead, Matt is advocating that you eat Oreos. Really?
Yeah, well, the trick is to eat just 3 Oreos, which is not... It's not a superpower that I've been born with.
But I never would have guessed that that's better
Again, we're doing comparisons here, so you're talking about 235 calories with some 1% milk. It's definitely the lesser of 2 evils. Again, if you can eat just 3.
In moderation, yes, very important. Okay, let's go to Starbucks. In the fall, everybody loves to get their whatever chino with whipped cream.
That's right, and obviously we're not handing these out to the kids. This is to keep the parents revved up while you're chasing after the little ones on Halloween night. The drink that you don't want to go with is the white chocolate mocha with whipped cream and 2% milk, because that weighs in at 470 calories and as much sugar, 59 grams, as you find in 3 of these Hershey's cookies and cream candy bars.
As much sugar as 3 candy bars?
That's right, as much saturated fat as you'd find in 2 dozen chicken nuggets.
Get out of here.
Sneaky source of calories drinks. So instead we're saying make your own special drink. Start with a cappuccino, a 16-ouncer, put in a couple pumps of hazelnut. You'll get away with about 155 calories. It's definitely a better way to go.
Isn't a cappuccino generally the best choice at places like that?
That's how I roll at the Starbucks.
Very good, Matt. All right, this huge pumpkin muffin thing, it looks like it can't be good.
The only thing you should be doing with this pumpkin muffin from Baskin Robbins is carving it out, sticking a candle in it, and shoving it out onto your doorstep, because 600 calories in that guy right there. That's as many as you'd find in that Burger King double stacker with bacon and cheese.
Yeah.
So instead we're saying going with the apple spice donut. That's fewer than 300 calories. Again, it's not great, but it's definitely better than 600 calories.
Yeah, no question. You still get to eat your donut. All right, caramels, I didn't think were big offenders, so why is this ice cream next to them?
Well, because these are Brock milk-made, and the only thing that's really made of milk in those guys is the name. There's a lot of synthetic products in there. So instead of going with the caramels, which have about as much sugar as you'd find in a scoop of Breyer's chocolate ice cream, go with the Now and Laters. It's about 50 calories for 4 of those. They're hard, they're chewy candies on it. They get stuck in your teeth. You can enjoy them now, you can enjoy them later.
Hence the name. Okay, and finally,
last but not least,
if you have a Snickers bar, you might as well be eating a junior cheeseburger.
Well, in some cases, yes, but that's because they've got about 280 calories. This is as many calories you find in a junior cheeseburger. The 100 grand has about 190 calories. Again, we've said to eat Snickers a lot because it's got peanuts in it, it's got good protein. In this comparison, you're getting away with the lesser of 2 evils with the 100 grand bar.
So good, as always, Matt Bean. Thanks a lot.
Happy Halloween.
Same to you.